Welcome back to the show, AM Club Live on MX24 TV. My name is Godwin Nambo. It's time for the plug, and I don't know about you, but anything that has to do with parenting, I'm very interested in because I've seen my siblings and I've seen some friends and how they're going about their stuff, and I feel like there's a lot for me to learn before I get there. And so someone to help us talk about something interesting happening in Accra is Asha Bello. She's the founder of Accra Parents. She will tell us about it and some wonderful expo that they have coming up. Asha, welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. And you?
I'm very well, thank you. Accra Parent.
Yes.
I'm very curious. I'm like, okay, why Accra Parent? What is that?
So, the name actually came by because a few years ago, when my son was about a year old, so this would be about 7 years ago, we were in Atlanta, and I remember going to the dentist's office, the pediatrician's clinic, everywhere you'd go, they had a magazine called Atlanta Parents. And in the Atlanta Parents, it had all the resources you need to be able to actually get by in Atlanta as a parent.
Right.
And so I was thinking, this would be something fantastic to have in Ghana. And so, 7 years later, we have Accra Parents.
That is very interesting.
Yes.
That is a smart idea. So, you know what, break it down for me, please.
Yeah.
Like you said, all the resources you need
Yes.
to be a parent in the particular
Yes, in
city.
Accra. So obviously we're looking in the future to take it to Kumasi, to Takoradi, to Cape Coast, to the north. We will replicate across. We just want to see how it works in Accra because I'm an Accra parent. I live in Accra, and before I can step into other cities, I think I should tell my story or fuel Accra first. That's why we're in Accra. But basically, what Accra Parent is a non-profit organization that provides a resourceful platform for parents. So it could be anything: education, entertainment, health, lifestyle, anything. So we have a web presence, so website, Instagram and Facebook. And if you're looking, for instance, family-friendly restaurants in Accra, you can go on our website and we'll have the list of restaurants that are family-friendly in Accra. If you're looking for playgrounds in Accra, you can go on Accra Parent and then you can get the resources there.
I think that's a brilliant idea. And to think that something like this is a non-for-profit,
yes,
that is very interesting.
Yes, because I have 3 kids. And I also work with children.
Sorry, it just hit me. I'm sorry for my reaction. Like, you have what?
I have 3 boys.
Wow.
Yes, 8, 6, and 2. And being a parent in Accra is very challenging and expensive. Okay, so for me,
being a person in Accra is very expensive.
It is, but so I had 3 more kids.
Wow.
Going to school, eating, 3 square meals and snacks. It's too much. So I just felt like Accra Parents had to be non-profit. So what we do is to seek out sponsorship from, the corporates to basically fund us to be able to provide the resources for free. Because I just feel like this cannot be something else that parents have to pay for. Because everywhere you go, you pay 10 cedis here, 20 cedis there, it adds up.
Forgive my bias, but I feel like we should celebrate you just for this. This concept is just brilliant. Well done.
Well, hopefully it catches on and, we are able to replicate across the country.
Well done.
And in Africa.
I guess that's why the expo is coming
Yes.
on. Tell us about the expo.
So we have the Accra Parents Preschool and Childcare Expo coming up on the 10th of June. And essentially we are celebrating or highlighting the early years, preschool and primary education. And then child-related businesses, childcare-related businesses. So not just the schools, but also businesses such as after-school companies, holiday clubs. We have a nanny agency coming. We have a first aid business coming. So anyone that works within the childcare industry is able to apply as an exhibitor. Actually, the register has closed now because we have 3 more weeks to the event, and there's a lot of things we need to plan before the day. So we have to close register on 28th of April. So for now, we're just trying to get more people to come and actually experience, meeting the schools who are showcasing their products and services.
Interesting. Should they come with their kids?
100%.
Their wards?
100%. So what we have is we have a huge area dedicated to activities. So it's called the multi-activity play zone, where you can drop off your children, and then go and do your business, talk to the schools. You can enter seminars, you can go into our live workshops. So we have live workshops happening during the exhibition. So there's an area where some exhibitors, by invitation, are coming to demonstrate their products or services to an audience. Almost like a live TED Talk. So you get a company coming in to do a robotics session so that, you never know what your children do when they go to a robotics class. So the company will come in and do a 15, 20-minute demonstration of the class and then to pique parents' interest. Then we have the closed-door seminars, which are being moderated by Talkative Mom Eno. And we're going to have conversations around neurodiversity. So we're talking about dyslexia, autism, etc. We're talking about the power of play. We're talking about 21st century education. And it's all closed door, so it's nice and quiet. You sit down and, talk to a panel of experts who will just chat everything about the subject they're talking about.
Oh, this is a well thought out expo.
Highly elaborate. And honestly, it's taken me this long because I was really very nervous and anxious about, actually launching. And then last year I spoke to Blessing, my assistant, and she was like, just do it, why wait? We've been waiting this long, just do it. So we hit the ground, not really knowing how people would receive us. And oh my goodness, it's been good.
It's been good.
And that's how we're even able to close the register, because we really are even over the numbers.
I mean, for a Ghanaian event that you've closed register 3 weeks to the program, that's phenomenal.
It's a little challenging because, we struggle a bit with getting things done on time.
Right.
But I feel like, those who get it, get it.
But preparations are underway.
Preparations are highly underway. Yes, highly underway. So it's happening at the conference center. I didn't say.
Okay, please tell us about it.
Yes, so it's at the Accra International Conference Center. Indoors, because the June rains,
It will surprise you.
very unpredictable. Initially, we were actually going to do it as an outdoor event. And one of my friends was like, are you sure? Because June, And so I was like, oh my God, went into a panic state. And then a few of my event friends also mentioned, go to the conference center. And I was like, can we pay? Because it's not profit. How can we afford these places? But we found a very amazing sponsor that basically paid for the venue.
Beautiful.
So we paid the deposit and then we started making our plans.
I'm super excited about this one,
Thank you,
honestly.
so
And I don't think it's just parents that are supposed to come, like you said.
Not at all.
Parents should come with their awards and
children.
single.
Yeah, so you're talking about having
really love to.
So come and meet schools, because I don't know if you've thought about the philosophy that you want, your future children to have. Like what kind of education do you want? Are you Montessori? Are you, for Ghana education? Are you for the Cambridge or whatever curriculum that you're thinking? Come and meet over 30 schools that are there that will cover all the different philosophies, and you can meet them and actually also make up your mind. So it helps. Because when I had my children, my first, I didn't know what schools we would end up in. And all the schools we've been in, honestly, we didn't even do, looking at 5, 10 schools. One school, we just saw it. Okay, this one looks good. Read a bit about it and then just chose it.
You're okay with it.
But I actually wish I could have done it differently in terms of, comparing schools, comparing philosophies, comparing fees, comparing so many things. And even figuring out, instead of driving 1 hour in the mornings, the commute to school, what if there was a good school in my neighborhood that I didn't even know about?
Yeah.
So this is the reason why. So it's really from one parent, myself, to all Accra parents. Like, really, I'm just trying to make your life easy because...
Okay, so because you said registration is closed, we can't register anymore.
For exhibitors.
For exhibitors?
Yes.
For exhibitors. What about those who want to participate?
So those who want to participate, we have a link.
Okay.
That you just register. So we encourage, and you can actually just walk in on the day. However, we foresee close to 1,000 or more people coming, and you have to check in when you arrive. So if you pre-register, when you come, you just get scanned and you go in. If you don't pre-register, when you come, you have to wait, queue up, register or check in before you can enter. Which I feel sometimes, if you have kids, it's like,
You have the experience, so share the link with us, the
Yes.
socials and where we can go to register
Yes.
and participate.
I'll do that. So the link is quite long. It's a Google form.
We'll find it on your
Yes.
Instagram or something, right?
Yes. If you go on Instagram, it's accra.parent. If you go on Instagram, on our bio, the link is there, and you can register. That's it. And it's free to attend.
What about the website?
So on the website as well. The website is Accra Parent. Is www.accraparent.org.
Okay.
O-R-G.
That's it.
And it's free. You don't pay any money to come to the event.
Beautiful.
It's all free.
Well, the date again, please, before
10th June
10th June.
from 10 a.m.
Okay.
till 6 p.m.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Free.
Saturday.
Guys, free. You know where to be. So whether you're a parent or an incoming parent, a potential parent, what you want to do is to be at the Accra Parent Expo on the 10th of June, which is about 2 weeks from now.
So the third Saturday from today.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's the place to be. Come and learn all about the things you need to know before you have kids, or even if you have kids, come and find out all the options that are available for you, education-wise, health-wise, lifestyle as well, at the Accra Parent Expo.
Yes, and also, can I just add one thing? If you're even in the industry, say you're a teacher, a home teacher, and you didn't even know that there's a robotics company that could complement your home tuition, come and meet them and build these relationships. So it's also for businesses to meet the businesses or meet the schools and strike relationships. So even if you supply books or come in and meet other people that are supplying books and build relationships with them, because we have all kinds of exhibitors attending. And then we also have a garden on the outside, which is the outdoor cafe style garden that we're going to be putting up on the day. So you could eat there. So you could literally spend the whole day there.
Look, this Accra Parent Expo sounds very exciting, and I can't wait to be there on the 10th of June.
Please come.
Ashavelo, thank you very much.
Thank
We'll
you.
do well to be there.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. All right, but before we go, like I said earlier, we are celebrating Auntie Cho. Auntie Cho is 90 years old. Mrs. Catherine Chocho Lamptey. She's an educationist, retired, and proprietress of the Grace Memorial School at Beka, La Paz. So Auntie Chocho, if you're watching, or Auntie Cho rather, I should say, if you're watching, your siblings, cousins, children, grandchildren, in-laws, and the entire Provençal family, people are wondering, Oscar Provençal, our very own Inspector Bediako, yes, that's his auntie. So yes, he says that the entire Provençal family of Usu and the Lamptey family of Accra celebrate you, Auntie Cho, on this wonderful day. Blessings, blessings, and more blessings they ask for you from the Lord. Grateful as usual. 90 years, we receive it in Jesus' name. Asha says amen. And that's how we wrap up the plug. There's more on MX24 TV. Stay.